When a Sigma male encounters a challenge, he doesn't chase, he doesn't fold, he recalculates. And if she thinks playing hard to get will put him off, she's in for a surprise. A Sigma's revenge isn't loud, it's a transformation. Silent, calculated, and undeniable. Welcome back, Sigmas. In today's video, we're diving into a topic many of you have faced. What happens when she plays hard to get? But as you know, Sigma males don't play the same game as others. They don't beg for attention or waste time chasing. Instead, they harness their energy to level up and in the process, deliver a powerful, silent form of revenge. What can you expect in this video? We're going to break down 8 highly effective ways Sigma males respond when a woman tries to keep them at arm's length. We'll go beyond the typical reactions you'd expect and dig into the unique strategies only Sigmas use. Actions that are not about seeking approval, but rather about personal growth and subtle, calculated moves that turn the tables. Now, let's delve into the mind of a Sigma male and discover their unique approach to revenge. Imagine a chess game where the Sigma male is the player and the object of his affection is the elusive queen. How does he maneuver? Now, we're venturing into the labyrinth of the Sigma male's mind, particularly when he's dealing with someone who's playing hard to get. You see, the Sigma male's approach to this situation is not the usual chase and conquer. Oh no, it's far more nuanced and strategic. Think of the Sigma male as a master chess player. He doesn't rush his moves. He contemplates, strategizes, and then makes his move. But what happens when the queen, the object of his affection, decides to play hard to get? It's like a chess game where the queen is constantly moving out of reach. So, how does the Sigma male maneuver in this game? Well, he doesn't play by the usual rules. Instead of chasing the queen, he focuses on his game, on his moves. He understands that the queen is not the end game, but a part of it. He's patient. He's observant. He doesn't rush things. He knows the value of time and how to use it to his advantage. He doesn't panic when the queen moves away. He simply recalculates his strategy. Now, this doesn't mean he's indifferent or uncaring. On the contrary, he's deeply invested in the game. He's just not desperate. He understands that desperation can lead to hasty and wrong moves. And that's not the Sigma way. The Sigma male's response to the hard-to-get situation is a testament to his character. It's a display of his strategic thinking, his patience, and his unyielding determination. It's not about winning or losing, but about playing the game his way. And that's the beauty of the Sigma male. He doesn't conform. He doesn't follow the crowd. He's his own man, with his own rules, playing his own game. He's like a lone wolf, navigating the wilderness of the dating world, with patience, wisdom, and an unyielding will. So how does a Sigma male respond when faced with a hard-to-get situation? Let's find out. Firstly, the Sigma male deploys the weapon of patience. But how does this work in his favor? Imagine a game of chess. It's not always about making the first move, but more about making the right move. This is how Sigma males approach situations when they feel they're being played hard to get. They don't rush. They wait. They understand that time is a powerful tool, and in this game of love and attraction, patience is their secret weapon. Sigma males are the masters of patience. They possess the ability to wait for the perfect moment to make their move. They don't feel the need to constantly chase, but rather, they patiently observe and strategize. They're like a predator in the wild, blending into the surroundings, watching and waiting for the opportune moment to strike. Now, you may ask, how does patience serve as a form of revenge? Well, here's the thing. Patience allows the Sigma male to maintain control over the situation. Instead of reacting impulsively, they respond thoughtfully. They don't let their emotions get the best of them. Instead, they use patience to their advantage, allowing them to remain calm, collected, and in control. And here's the kicker. When a Sigma male practices patience, it often leaves the other party in a state of uncertainty. This uncertainty can lead to a shift in power dynamics. The Sigma male, once perceived as the one being played, suddenly becomes the one holding the reins. But here's the catch. Patience isn't about playing mind games or manipulating others. It's about understanding the value of timing and the power of restraint. It's about knowing when to step forward and when to hold back. It's about realizing that sometimes the best revenge isn't an eye for an eye, but a well-calculated, patient response. Patience is a virtue, especially for the Sigma male. But what happens when patience runs its course? Well, let's dive into that in our next segment. Stay tuned. Next, we explore the Sigma male's weapon of indifference. What makes this tactic so effective? Indifference, for the Sigma male, is not about apathy or a lack of concern. Instead, it's a strategic move, a powerful form of silent revenge. When faced with someone playing hard to get, a Sigma male won't chase or beg. Instead, he'll show a lack of emotional investment, demonstrating that he doesn't need validation from others to feel secure. This approach is rooted in the Sigma male's unique psychological makeup. As introverted loners, Sigma males have a natural inclination towards self-sufficiency. They are content with their own company and don't feel a pressing need for social approval. This trait, when deployed in the context of someone playing hard to get, manifests as indifference. But what makes indifference such an effective tool? The answer lies in psychology. Human beings crave attention and validation, and when they don't get it, they start to question their own worth. By showing indifference, the Sigma male is indirectly communicating that he values his own time and energy more than the game at hand. He's saying, "I'm fine on my own, and if you want to be a part of my life, you have to show me that you're worth it." However, it's important to remember that this indifference is not about being rude or dismissive. It's about setting boundaries and asserting one's value. Sigma males don't play games. They simply remove themselves from situations where they don't feel respected or valued. And this, in an ironic twist, often makes them even more attractive to those who were initially playing hard to get. Indifference, then, is not a weapon of harm, but a shield of self-respect. It's a clear indicator of a Sigma male's self-worth and independence. It's a statement that says, "I don't need you to complete me. I am complete in myself." Indifference can be a powerful tool, but there's more to a Sigma male's arsenal. Now, let's examine the Sigma male's commitment to self-improvement. How does this play into their revenge strategy? When a Sigma male encounters resistance, when someone plays hard to get, he doesn't focus on winning the game. Instead, he turns inward. This is where the concept of self-improvement comes into play. It's not about proving a point to the other person. Rather, it's about proving a point to himself. Imagine this. A Sigma male is like a lone wolf, wandering in the wilderness of life. When faced with a challenge, he doesn't seek to overpower or intimidate. Instead, he uses it as an opportunity for growth, for self-improvement. He starts with introspection, looking within himself, identifying areas that need enhancement. He could be working on his physical fitness, honing his skills, or expanding his knowledge. The focus is always on becoming a better version of himself. In doing so, he not only increases his self-esteem and confidence, but also becomes more attractive to others. It's not about making others regret their decision to play hard to get. It's about showing them what they missed out on. This is the beauty of the Sigma male's revenge. It's not bitter or vengeful. It's transformative. It's about rising above the situation and growing from it. He doesn't wallow in self-pity or harbor resentment. He channels his energy into constructive avenues, into becoming a better man. And the best part? This journey of self-improvement is never-ending. Every day is a new opportunity for growth, for learning, for becoming a better version of himself. This, my friends, is the Sigma male's ultimate revenge. Through self-improvement, he sends a powerful message. You didn't reject me. You simply missed out on the best version of me. Self-improvement is a journey, one that the Sigma male embarks on with determination. But what's the final strategy in his playbook? Finally, we arrive at the Sigma male's ultimate revenge tactic, moving on. But why is this considered revenge? Let's unpack this, shall we? Moving on, in the context of Sigma males, takes on a unique meaning. It's not just about finding someone new or diverting their attention elsewhere. It's about showing that their happiness, their satisfaction, their fulfillment does not hinge on a single person, especially one who played hard to get. A Sigma male's journey of moving on is somewhat akin to taking the road less traveled. It's about forging their own path, independent of societal expectations or conventional norms. It's about realizing that they are the architects of their own happiness, the drivers of their own journey. And there's a certain power in that realization, isn't there? But let's be clear here. This isn't about indifference or apathy. It's not about pretending they don't care or acting aloof. It's about genuine acceptance, about letting go, about understanding that sometimes things just don't work out, and that's okay. It's about realizing that they can live a fulfilling life, even without the person who played hard to get. This isn't a quick or easy process, mind you. It requires time, patience, and a lot of introspection. It's about understanding their own worth, their own value. It's about realizing that they don't need to chase or pursue someone who doesn't reciprocate their feelings. But here's the kicker. In moving on, the Sigma male isn't just showing the other person that they can live happily without them. They're showing themselves too. They're proving to themselves that they are strong, resilient, and capable of handling whatever life throws their way. So, when a Sigma male moves on, it's not about spite or revenge in the traditional sense. It's about reclaiming their power, their independence, their self-worth. It's about showing that they can rise above the situation, that they can thrive, even in the face of adversity. Moving on is the ultimate sign of strength for a Sigma male. But what does all this tell us about them? Well, that's a conversation for another time. Stay tuned. As we've seen, the Sigma male's approach to revenge is unique. But what does this reveal about their character? Well, it's clear that Sigma males are not your typical men. They are the lone wolves, the ones who operate on the fringes, the ones who dance to their own tune. This characteristic is reflected in the way they respond to the age-old game of hard to get. Instead of engaging in petty games or resorting to manipulation, their strategies are grounded in self-respect, patience, and resilience. First, we talked about patience. The Sigma male understands the value of waiting. He doesn't rush or push, he simply waits. This is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to his strong will and determination. It's about acknowledging the situation and letting things unfold naturally, without forcing an outcome. Next, we explored the power of indifference. The Sigma male doesn't get caught up in the emotional turmoil of the chase. Instead, he takes a step back, detaches himself emotionally, and observes. This indifference isn't about being cold-hearted, but about preserving his own emotional well-being. Then, we delved into the concept of self-improvement. When faced with rejection, The Sigma male doesn't wallow in self-pity. Instead, he takes it as an opportunity to grow, to improve, to become a better version of himself. This is where his resilience shines through, turning negative situations into opportunities for personal development. Lastly, we discussed the idea of moving on. The Sigma male understands when it's time to let go and move forward. He doesn't cling to the past or harbor ill feelings. He simply acknowledges the situation, learns from it, and moves on. In the grand scheme of things, these strategies are not really about revenge. They're about asserting self-worth, maintaining independence, and fostering personal growth. These are the cornerstones of the Sigma male's character, and they come to the fore when dealing with the complexities of the dating world. In the end, the Sigma male's approach to revenge is not about causing harm, but about asserting their self-worth and independence. So what can we learn from the Sigma male's approach to revenge? In our journey today, we've delved into the enigmatic world of Sigma males and their unique approach when faced with the hard-to-get scenario. Patience, indifference, self-improvement, and moving on. These aren't just strategies, they're a reflection of the Sigma male's mindset. Patience, for instance, is not about waiting for the hard-to-get game to end, but instead, it's about understanding that good things take time. Sigma males know that rushing into things can be counterproductive. This patience is a lesson for us all, that it's okay to take a step back and let things unfold naturally. Next, we looked at indifference. It's not about being cold or detached, but about not letting one's happiness be dictated by someone else's actions. It's about finding inner peace and contentment, a lesson that can be applied to all aspects of life, not just love. Then there's self-improvement. The Sigma male's approach to self-improvement is not just about becoming more attractive or desirable. It's about becoming a better version of oneself, for oneself. It's about personal growth and fulfillment, a lesson that can benefit us on both a personal and professional level. And finally, we discussed moving on. It's not about giving up or admitting defeat, but about understanding when it's time to let go and move forward. It's about recognizing that sometimes the best revenge is not revenge at all, but simply moving on to better things. These are the lessons we can take from the Sigma male's approach. They teach us that revenge isn't always about getting even. Sometimes it's about self-growth, understanding, and respect. Remember, in the game of love, it's not about winning or losing, but about understanding and respecting each other's boundaries. Until next time, keep exploring the enigma of the Sigma male.